here. All I know is I will have a different name, a different title at the start of next. I won't say next stream, but next what's it called? Just next time I stream after this week. All I know is I have to use Mudkip. Which, don't get me wrong, isn't a bad Pokemon. I mean, it's probably the best. It's got to be the best of the three. Alright, Quirky, good. Torrent. I think defense is a little low. There is only one way to find out, though. No bide. I evolve. I learn Bulldoze. No Mud Bomb. Rock Throw, I'm not gonna keep it, but I'll get rid of Growl for now. Aqua Tail for Water Gun. Avalanche for Mud Slap. I don't think I need Curse. I should only have 4, or it should only be 4 moves, unless I learn Protect later than I thought I did. Or I just don't learn Protect at all. I don't learn Protect at all. So then it's either Kershawn or Avalanche. Swampert, Hammer Arm. This is not the move I was planning on learning, but I think I like Yawn the most. I'm gonna get rid of Avalanche though. And I don't think it matters. Mainly because I'm teaching Rest. Okay, good. I had to make sure that wasn't Smackdown, that was 95 accuracy. Let me make sure that I want Rest. Because I don't know if I want Rest on this. Also, everyone's level 38. This should be the team, by the way. I can just do import party. Please. I don't know if this matters, but I mean, it helps to have a good Swampert. I mean, I don't plan on using... I don't plan on using... What's it called? Why? Did I do box? I did box. Okay, I did box. That makes more sense. What do I not plan on doing? Like, I don't know what I was saying. Click on said Pokemon. Oh, plan on rest. Rest is what I was talking about. Oh, and then there's another move that I completely forgot about. Just ignore artillery as well. Checks out. That is the average. I would have been fine with defense and special attack being swapped. What is it, 16? 2% can mean a lot. What about at -4? I do outspeed at least. Oh, wait, never mind. Do I still outspeed? I should. Okay. Thank goodness I'm 30 speed IV. So like it's yawn or dig or rest. Because I can make this dig. Regardless, I do want to get dig so I can give it to Perugly. At least Perugly should learn dig. I mean, there's only one way to find out. And the only Pokemon that could change is Charizard. Everyone is 4,400. At least, is it? I'm pretty sure dig is over here. I mean, I could also spend the whole time shiny hunting. Do you know how to dig? Oh wait, I don't have it. Whoops. I mean, it's a cat. You'd expect a cat to know how to dig. Okay, good. Just for what? The moveset is very good on its own. Do I get rid of Charm? Charm has some use in the next gym. Unless I find a way to sweep that. I'm gonna do Charm. Unless there's another ground move that I'm missing that I somehow have access to. What else do I need to do? Aside from bring everyone just before the level cap. What else? I mean, I could go grab some cherry berries. I think I can get 2. I don't have a Pokemon that I'm willing to teach Fly, right? Because I don't want to teach it to Unpheasant. None of these guys can fly. I'll just run down to Castelia and train against the Audino in there. Unless I have a hidden power ground hidden somewhere on my team that's relatively strong and can be used by excuse me, by a special attacker. Let me just go through, or Psychic, ground or Psychic. On the Pokemon that I didn't have, or I lost, I had Meganium. Shocker. I am not surprised by that. Meganium was 68. Hidden Power Ground, 68 base power. Why did I have to lose Meganium? Four, 5. I also think I want to teach Venoshock over Toxic. 1195. Do I accept this shiny if I find it? I probably will. Knockoff should do like 20%. And now I've taken damage. What am I doing? Maybe? Nope. Okay, that was a crit. Ancient Power should do more. Ancient Power should do half then. Oh, never mind. Mega Drain should do a little less. Nope. Is Ancient Power 60 then? I thought they made it 70 in this. That's my bad. Let me just double check. Okay, one more. Can do one more. I should also move Mega Drain to the first slot. I mean, there's that 7 attack IV for you. Aqua Tail doesn't even OHKO, and Audino, it's 13 levels lower than it. And that looks like the high roll. There's no way I'm at 1100. How much is Umbreon do? Around the same. Also, why does Assurance have to have 10 power points? Everyone, right? Except for Charizard? Yes. Blaze Kick will be the move to click. Oh, never mind. It has to be. Because Air Slash ain't killing, I know that much. Or just click one of each, you know? Let's see how much Air Slash does. Checks out. $1125. I want to say everyone can switch once. Or no, 1195. I've forgotten, that's not good. Regardless, I'll switch Swampert and Charizard. And that should help me decide. I know Air Slash crit doesn't KO. Might as well get some damage off. And then we'll see if Bulldoze picks up the grab move. 598. Okay, yeah, 95. I mean, everyone gets 598. $399? We're switching 3 times? What about switching 4 times? $299. I'll do 4 times twice. Siege Bomb. $2.99. I think Cradilly is the only mon who can't do another one. Aside from Charizard Swampert. Why does it always hit me 2 times when I switch into my Poison Touch Pokemon? $145, $264. Yeah. Everyone else except for Cradilly, who's originally doing it. Get out of my face, please. Gulpin, my friend, what is good? I just need to find out what items to give at this point. Sorry. Charizard is ready. Swampert is ready, and Cradilly, I would argue, is ready. These 3 could use a fight or 2. $2.99, right? Umbreon should be good. $2.99. Well, switch 4 times basically. Like, I could probably U-turn. What if I just switch 6 times? Why not? Hey, why'd you hit the camera? $200. Checks out. 200. So Purugly can switch with 4. Purugly can switch with 4, right? $2.99. Swalot cannot. So just switch these 3. Why did I know they were gonna double slap? Take that. Now Zebstrika can lead. 71, 153. Three, 4, well, 5, 6. So what else do I have to do? Switching Venoshock for Toxic. I should look at when I get Toxic as a TM, even though I can relearn it later. Seaside Cave. Okay, I don't think it matters that much then. Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. I shouldn't have to Toxic stall anything. I'd rather use Poison Gas to hit multiple targets. That's fine. And Blaze Kick to the top. Why do I have to be minus speed? Why do I always have to have some sort of negative output? So what do I know? What do I know? I know Chestoberry on Umbreon. That's not Umbreon. Chestoberry on Umbreon. I know Black Sludge on Swalot. I can go Shell Bell. I think I can go Shell Bell and Swampert. I could even go Shell Bell, whatever it's called. Shell Bell Perugly, that might be better. Let me look at the calcs against Electivire. +2 dig. Non-Shuka. It does 86. Okay, so without, I don't need an item to KO the Electivire. I would need Life Orb to have a chance at OHKOing Lantern, but that's not my goal. Just put none for now. Also, how much am I taking from my own Bulldoze? 30 and 13. If I do this. Show the world. Taking 30%. Wait, singles battle. Singles. Okay. Taking like a quarter. If I'm taking a quarter. Change this to. You've forgotten the name of the Pokemon? Just took me a second to remember it. So I have to take into account max roll 34. So go here. I thought I did dig here. I thought I saved it. So 34 HP. So what is that? 98? No, 97. 97. Go back to a lantern. This is the wrong lantern, I'm pretty sure. It definitely is. And 55 from Muddy Water. Although I do have to keep in mind Emolga. Wait, 55, right? 55? Odds are they discharge. I wouldn't be surprised if they used a discharge. Although that could cook me if they discharge with lantern. All other signs say Muddy Water, but it's either Tail Glow or it's a discharge. So 55. I have to go back here. 97. If they choose worst case, an Air Slash. I'm dead with Air Slash, high roll plus Muddy Water, high roll. Or if they do 2 attacks. I mean, I felt a little risky when making this game plan, so why not roll with it? And that's the worst possible idea you could do. I think I might need to teach Rock Tomb to Cradilly. Although I do like Air Slash doing that much. As expected, they do the same. When do you learn another grass move? Cradilly. When do you learn your next grass move? Energy Ball at 49. Eh. And Mega Drain is good into the lantern. I mean, this is Rindoberry. This is Rindoberry Mega Drain. So do I get rid of Gastro Acid for Rock Tomb? Do I get rid of Ancient Power for Rock Tomb? Do I not use Rock Tomb? I would probably say I don't use Rock Tomb. Just keep the moveset I currently have. And if I feel like Gastro Acid isn't the right play, then I just Ancient Power the Emolga. I feel like Cradilly with Resto Chesto would be good, but like I don't know what I get rid of. So like I shouldn't go Soft Sand on Swampert. Is what I'm thinking. What else could I do? It'd probably be some sort of heal, or I do Resto Chesto on Swampert as well. I think I do Resto Chesto on Swampert. Even though I just talked about Shell Bell, what am I doing? Shell Bell, Chesto. Like, I could curse setup and then rest. I don't know if that's gonna help me much. I like the thought of yawning and then resting, and then I wake back up while they go to sleep. Or like if I've already used my Chesto Berry, I yawn and then I rest. And so we're basically on the same sleep timer, but I've healed. Well, they haven't necessarily healed. I'm gonna get rid of Curse. So it's just Charizard, Cradily. What, Charizard, what are your defensive IVs? Like, only it's 4, but I swear you somehow do. I think it's the Dragon typing that just is so helpful. Like only taking 30 from Muddy Water. I'm sure this is high horsepower, and this has earth power, but we just try not to worry about those because it only takes 30% from Icicle Crash. Basically, these top 3, half and half. Can I put something in that doesn't, or that does better against half and half, or then that does better than half and half? Pupitar is like everything hits it. Grass Knot, Energy Ball, Muddy Water, slash Earth Power, high horsepower to close combat. Pupitar just gets smoked. Octillery we already know is gone. I would have brought Octillery as a sac for this fight, and as like a water pivot. Roselia, too frail. Staryu, too frail. Both are need to evolve. Could bring Metachamp just for offensive purposes. Fake out, like, definitely not against Emolga. I feel like I need one of these psychics to have learned Trick Room by now. When does Duosion learn Trick Room? Never. Quite literally never. What the heck? It's gotta learn it as a TM. Okay, I could do Magneton. Magneton's kind of in the 3-3 spot. Good against these 3, bad against these 3. Heracross should be good against these 3. Yeah, 25% from its strongest move. Okay, I didn't forget about Flare Blitz, but I did at the same time. Heracross is just bad against Zebstrika and Emolga, right? Like 30%. Make the argument 40%, and you drop their defenses to 25%. Might be better to do Heracross. If I had Heal Pulse, I would do Toxic Orb, Heal Pulse. I could bring Lanoon just as a helping hand user. Just need to look at the priority bracket. Pretty sure Quick Guard goes ahead of Extreme Speed. Yes, it does. So I have reason to bring Linoon instead of Charizard. For Quick Guard to protect against extreme speed, Charm to protect against the physical attackers, and then Helping Hand. So now I need to sub in Linoon. Charizard. I could go Citrus Berry. I think I go Citrus Berry on Cradillion. Let's just grab Pokemon that I can use to defeat some Audino. We go to the gardens. I didn't check how much experience Linoon had until next level. $32.52? That's just one, right? Or no, that's two. I'm thinking it's $19.95. Yeah, $11.95. It was at least two from that last fight. I really should stop using Tail Slam. Wow. Just wow. Scald. Get scalded. You're getting strength, bro. Even Dig. Dig might even... I'll do strength now. I could do Dig. Just for super effective damage. $4.59. Oh, cool. I'll just run then. Make sure it's 1,459 and not just 459. Wow, an attack boost. 264. Switch everyone, right? I switch everyone once. Gets me 200. Yeah. Pheasant. Medicham. Jump kick. Perfect. Although the problem with Dig is that, like, I can't do anything in between those turns. Once I've dug, I've just dug. I'm just stuck attacking. And like, if I need a helping hand, then I'm cooked. Or I need to charm something, like, or I need a quick guard. And I'm not doing Bulldoze like I'm doing Bulldoze with Swampert. So I'll keep Strength. Raw, well, I should do this. Citrus Berry here. Citrus Berry here? Could also do Berry Juice. Could do Muscle Band, could do Silk Scarf. I could go grab a Cherry Berry and do Cherry Berry. Ranger has it. Ranger Forest. I believe it's Ranger Forest. Yeah, Ranger Forest gives a Cherry Berry. And this is the boy who's running in the back, or the guy running in the back. Jinx Lead. So that's the team for that fight. Charizard will overlevel. I know you cannot see this, but I'm just putting the Pokemon, I'm just swapping out teams. Charizard. Oh wait, no, you can see. Duh. You can't see the calcs. Yes, I'm smart. So Zard. They bring out the rock type, unless, yeah, they bring out the rock type Sudowoodo. I have to be wary of Sturdy, so I can't really take too much damage. And I also have to be wary of Counter. So a bulky special attacker. Like Magneton. At least for Sudowoodo's moves. Is bulky. Magneton, they definitely go Heracross after that. I can go my own Heracross and just Aerial Ace. And then their last Pokemon is Fearow. I can either go back to Magneton, I can go to Stoutland to Intimidate. I'll bring Stoutland. I can go to Zebstrika. And then we'll bring Pupitar last. No Simipour, no Seadra, no Duosion. Basically everyone in the first row was a no. And I don't think it matters what item I do. Try not to risk anything. I'll take Wild Battles. Unless they Memento and then I can't use Charizard for that fight. Forest with the Jinx. They have Blaze, it doesn't matter. Charizard becomes overleveled. Illegal, illegal. I dodge. The mirror shot accuracy drop into feint attack goes crazy. Let's go Pupital. I so could have just Rock Slid and KO'd, but I wanted to do that. So now it's one of the rare ways to get a Cherry Berry without doing the, I believe, Flannery fight? Might as well heal. I'll save here, even though I should have saved after giving the Cherry Berry. This is used. Okay, Chesto Berry, first off. We're going to suitable level. Aquatail, Bulldoze, Rest, Yawn. Shellbell, Fake Out, Dig, Knock Off, U-Turn. Citrus Berry, Mega Drain, Ancient Power, Mudshot, Gastro Acid. I will probably end up using Ancient Power on Emolga. I don't know. No, I should Gastro Acid. Chesto Berry, Assurance, Snarl, Covet, Rest. Black Sludge, Poison Gas, Acid Spray, Venoshock, Sludge Bomb. Cherry Berry, Strength, Helping Hand, Quick Arch. Going on outside. Okay. I don't think, unless there is a glitch in this game that doesn't send out Electivire on the left side. I should have set up correctly. Okay, I did. Turn 1. Bulldoze the entire left side, Fake Out the Electivire. And, like, I'll be slower. I'm slower than my own Swampert. I don't think it matters this turn. I am slower. Let me just pull up the other team. I will be Gastro Aciding Lantern. Fake Out stops him from close combat KO. Complete and utter shock that they use Discharge. This was what I was scared of. That the Lantern would Discharge. Shuka Berry. So now Electivire outspeeds Purugly. Also, thanks for the Defiant boost. That's really helpful to get a nice Defiant boost by getting bulldozed. Thanks so much, Purugly. Well, now I can't switch in. Now I can't switch in Swalot. Bruh. I mean, it didn't matter. I had to switch out anyways because they discharged and gave Electivire a boost. Like I said, this plan wasn't really the best. What do I have to pull up? I have to pull up my own Swampert. My Swampert. My Swampert versus... Bulldoze does 38% to Swalot, 16% to Umbreon, 30% to Linoone. It's just... What's the other Pokemon gonna click? The safest play is to go Swalot and just have not use Swalot for the rest of the fight. That is the safest play. Swalot took how much percent again? 38? It's gonna get ugly, isn't it? It is gonna get ugly. Also, does 2 Bulldozes don't kill Lantern? Well, I mean, it's Volt Absorb doesn't work, so it'll die to any discharge. So I Ancient Power Emolga. I would have loved to have stayed in dug against Electivire. Energy Ball. Okay, that was the right call. Rock Slide. That was the right call. I Bulldoze again. It hurts my Swalot. Electivire. Ooh, big crit, big crit. We needed that. Omni Boost. Omni Boost. You know you want an Omni Boost, Cradilly. Everyone levels up. Frogly, in case it needs to come back in. Ancient Power, maybe even a potential crit. I don't get the crit, I don't get the Omni Boost. I do get Black Sludge here. Zebstrika and Raichu, that is going to be worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure. Simply because Zebstrika will high horsepower Swalot. And... Or they E-Speed. No, E-Speed does not KO Swalot. It has to be Grass, not into. It just has to be Grass, not into. Extreme Speed does 18% to Swalot. Grass Knot into Swalot. Or no, Grass Knot into Swampert. My bad. I think I go Linoone, Umbreon, and Cradilly, Mega Drains, Raichu? So how much is Cradilly taking from Raichu Icicle Crash? 48%. I don't see them clicking Icicle Crash into Cradilly. Swampert for Linoone. Swalot for Umbreon. I can't Mud Shot Raichu because it's on an air balloon. I feel like Mega Drain KOs. I know it. I'm highly certain it does. 17 to 20%. That looks like it kind of does KO. I'm just gonna Ancient Power and hope I get a boost. One final time. Switch to Linoone. Switch to Umbreon. And Ancient Power Emolga and get AP boost. New. The stuff we already know. Air Slash Cradilly. High Horsepower Umbreon. Poison Touch. Nice Poison Touch. Of course, they only crit me. Boost now. Boost now. Why did boost matter? Why could boost have mattered? I think +1 Mega Drain would have O-code Stunfisk. Level 39. +1 against Stunfisk. It does not. It two-shot. It cleanly two-shots them. So there's that. I think I'm resting with Umbreon this turn. I would like to Charm. Is that the wrong play? Also, how much is Umbreon is definitely taking too much from Lunge. Lunge is 44. I mean, you already know they're gonna like triple up into the Umbreon slot. And I can only Helping Hand Umbreon. Anyway, they see Extreme Speed, they're clicking Thunderbolt most likely, right? Yeah, they don't see Extreme Speed. What does Raichu see though? It sees 35% with Thunderbolt into Umbreon, 65% into Linoone, and 40 with Icicle Crash. So it should be Thunderbolt into Linoone, Lunge into Umbreon, or they just double into Umbreon and I lose Umbreon. Umbreon could switch for Swampert, although then I'm just Grass Knotted again. I'm gonna Stunfisk sees nothing against both of the mons that it can attack currently. 32% with Earth Power against Cradily. It's 31 with Earth Power against Umbreon, so it's probably just Discharge. I want to rush so bad, but I feel like they're just gonna triple me. Now that I think about it, the Stunfisk is undoubtedly clicking. The Stunfisk is undoubtedly clicking Discharge. Stunfisk Discharge for sure. I also have to keep in mind that all electric moves will be redirected by all electric moves will be redirected by both Lightning Rod mons. And if my thoughts are correct, the Stunfisk is Lightning Rod. Don't ask me why. I don't know where the rod is. It just is. So I think I will rest. Although I have to look at +1 Discharge. Yeah, I live. I definitely live. Charm Zebstrika. But do I live a double up? Have it. We go for it. And Mega Drain Stunfisk. Lunge. I'll take a lot. I definitely don't live. Charm. I weaken the Zebstrika. Thunderbolt gets redirected. I rest. All that damage they did meant nothing. Perfect. Although now I would take a heavier Discharge. I'll probably get paralyzed here. How about a High Roll Crit? I don't even think a High Roll Crit will pay out. Regardless, Cradily takes Mega Drain. Or will helpfully. Also, they did not Discharge for some reason. Helping Hand, Snarl. So we can everything, pop that Air Balloon. And just Mega Drain the Stunfisk again, I want to say. Lunge, it's -2. I probably should have, no, I should not have rested that turn. Oh, I completely forgot about that as well. It just can't get the boost. So that's even better for me. Citrus Berry, fine. You're -1. Mega Drain Cradily is back to full. Earth Power into Cradily, that won't do much. keep it up? Keep the pressure up? Or do I strength Raichu? I think I attack into Raichu. I don't think Umbreon can do anything else. If they Grass Knot Umbreon, then I'm getting completely cooked. That's all I know. I'm just looking at strength. Hello? Why is it not working? Strength does 40 to 50. I mean, I could double it. I could easily double it. Okay, let's go back to Linoone. Linoone is strengthening Raichu. Umbreon is switching to Swampert. And Cradily is mudshotting Raichu. This combination should KO Raichu. Lunge Swampert, I get an attack drop, that's fine. Icicle Crash, okay, this will hurt. Citrus Berry heals me though. I get the Mud Shot off, and Raichu should go down. And nothing can touch Swampert. Most likely. This will do like 20. Yeah. Spadef drop though, that sucks. Okay. Umbreon... I shouldn't risk Umbreon. Cradily outspeeds and KO Stunfisk. Linoone can probably just strength Zebstrika. And I'll rest. Pearl Aqua Tail. Rest is the safer play. And then Mega Drain to KO Stunfisk. One time, they don't get it. Strength KO Zebstrika. I probably didn't even need to attack with Swampert. I could have just, like, swapped. Or could I have? I don't think I could have. I mean, -1 crit. They're -1 special attack, though. It could do a lot. Doesn't matter, I outspeed. I was kind of expecting the worst. I was expecting a reset today. Thankfully, that did not happen. Hooray! And now I get those analytic volt switches with Magneton. And I have a free Cherry Berry. Sorry, Swallow. Here, have your black sludge back. That's my fault for taking it off. Alrighty, back to back. Let's prepare for this correctly. Unlike however many runs ago it was that I completely and utterly bought it up. +2? No level shift. Perfect. I want to say 40 is a safe number to go to. I feel like everyone can go to 40. Muddy water? No, thank you. Foul play, on the other hand. Very helpful. I should get rid of Assurance. I could get rid of Covet. I'm getting rid of Assurance. Pain Split, a healing option. Why is this moveset kind of stinky though? Kind of goes crazy. I mean, I could do the safe play and get rid of Venoshock. Because I can just relearn Venoshock. That is the safe play. I'm trying to think. You're either clicking... I mean, Acid Spray into Sludge Bomb is going to be stronger than Poison Gas into Venoshock. Super Fang, the full-on support role. Coming out from Lanoon. Might have been a good thing that I didn't have Super Fang in this fight. Might be a good thing that I don't teach Super Fang, period. Bring on the next set. Take down. No. Even though this moveset is kind of cheeks. Gyro Ball. What do you think this is? Assurance here. There is an argument to be made for Assurance on Pupitar. I'm gonna say no though. Reversal Stoutland. Yeah. Nah. Raging Fury Charizard. Make this 120 base power. We're talking a different story. Takedown on Heracross? No. We're leaving these two at their levels that they're currently at. That much I know. Should be a Reuniclus. Reuniclus is level 40, I believe. At least in this game. Nothing. Nothing. Dang. Okay, Signal Beam. Am I going full on special? I'm getting rid of Rock Tomb because I have Rock Tomb as a TM. Leaf Blade. I think I take Leaf Blade over Leaf Tornado. Go full physical for now. Another thing with that is in double battles, I can charm myself. I'm able to charm myself with like Stoutland or Lanoon. Heavy Slam Camerupt. I feel like Camerupt is heavier than you would expect it to be. Or lighter than you'd expect. It is a Volcano Camel. 220 kilograms. I'm gonna say no. You need Earth Power though, Camerupt. Wonder Room, let's go. Totally good move. Oh, I was wrong. 42? It's something in the 40s. 41. I can afford to make an exception from time to time. Hammer Arm. I will definitely not be learning this. Time to see what we're working. I mean, yeah, we are kind of seeing what we're working with here. $40. Just gonna do a quick calculator reset. Okay, artillery is officially off the board. And we go to the Magneton fight. Alright. I mean, the Reuniclus evolution shouldn't be that helpful. Maybe like here, I don't know. It does provide charm support. Charm helping hand. Please outspeed. There's no way you do. Oh wait, you do. Sure. Okay, we have our Magneton answer. I'm gonna assume that brings out the Air Slash. 69%, nice. 63%. What else does Metacham KO? Watch Hog. So do I do Chesto Berry Metacham? Chesto Medi, I think. So I can bring it back out on this. Air Slash guy. I'm kind of scared that Pupitar will take too much, but exactly. This is not Eviolite though. You have no special bulk, right? And you can't really do anything in return. Bug Buzz is freaking 52%. Sure. Lizard. If I can switch Charizard, or if I can... Metacham can also deal with Donphan, right? Not particularly. I would not be able to beat Chesto Berry if I were going to do that. So we just have to use one Pokemon that can... More like Serperior. Taking 58% from Ice Shard is wild. That voice crack is also wild. I like that. You just mud shot into... Because you have to find out what you're switching it in on. Like, if I don't want to switch it in on Earthquake. Should also look at the second fight. Scolipede, like, do I really want to be leading Metacham into Scolipede? I guess I do. They'll just be able to get a hazard up. I have no spinners. Or do I? And I'm forgetful. I don't. I don't think I had a spinner either. There's a good counter for Swoobat. I feel like it's also a good counter for Vaporeon. Umbreon, you can be brought to the fight. Like, I need to be thoughtful about health. How about a flying type? Unpheasant. Ooh, Unpheasant deals with this pretty nicely. Can heal itself with Morning Sun. Can also deal with Mothim. Problem is if you switch it in on like a Air Slash or Bug Buzz, you get crit, and you're stuck using Morning Sun, then that becomes problematic. Are you kidding me? It's that, I mean, it is pretty fast. You know item. I would like to lead with Charizard if Charizard. I could do Cherry Berry Charizard. I do have a Cherry Berry left over. That is probably better. Cherry Berry Charizard. That then definitely baits Earthquake. Which I can then Air Slat. Not really. Not really. Just go Water type. Let's say Eviolite. Okay, wait, hold on. Back it up, let's reset. Cherry Berry. Deals with Magneton. Can I? That's quite a ways. Like 44. Can I afford to go to 44? Only 4 levels afterwards? Because I could go 44 and I could outspeed an Oko the Scolipede. And then you don't have to worry about hazards in the second fight. I might have to do that. I might choose to do that, I should say. I think I will do that. That's what I get for minus speed nature. Let's go. Deals with Magneton. No. I should be looking at the. Well, it's Ice Shard. It's Ice Shard. Because I switch this in on Earthquake. Or they Endeavor. They may Endeavor. It'll do nothing. Earthquake will do a third to Eviolite, Seadra. Switch to Pheasant on Donphan Earthquake. Then switch to Seadra on Ice Shard / Endeavor. I think regardless, it's Clear Smog into Octazooka. Because you don't want to be Endeavored down to 1 HP and then Ice Shard is clicked. I could also just Icy Wind twice. I'll just say Clear Smog into Aqua or Octazooka. Because you don't want to, if I Icy Wind as they Endeavor me, and then I miss Octazooka, they can KO with Earthquake. In theory. What comes out next? I mean, I feel like because of Water Move, it's this. But I'll say Chesto. 1v1's Watchhog. It just has to be these 6 are able to easily defeat the next 6. Although I just realized I got rid of Leaf Tornado for Kingler. Because like Leaf Blade does 80%. I mean, I could Glare. What else is this doing? This does Superior brings nothing else. I already have the Eviolite used up, so like using Magneton has high horsepower. That wouldn't be smart anyways. What about Zeb? I like Zeb in this. Given I'll have to worry about if they Calm Mind. Like, how much is +2 Air Cutter doing? Umbreon is just a hard counter into Swoobat. I could Swagger and then I could Foul Play. Honestly, legit strategy. This has to be Resto Chesto. I know that much. I feel like Haze, Haze could be, it'd be cool on Umbreon, but I don't know if it'd help it. At least with it'd help it in a lot of ways. It wouldn't help with Snarl. How about an Air Slash? Should I just be Wide Lens? It's kind of silly. So wait, I have... What do I not have accounted? What do I not have taken down? I don't have Vaporeon. I don't have Archon, which is easy. I think I could use Charizard to beat Archon. Calling it Archon. Like Accelerock doesn't even OHKO. And I just outspeed it with any other move. So Charizard, so Archon isn't really a worry. I have Umbreon for Swoobat. It's the water types I don't have something for. Which you'd be like, oh, use a grass type. Let's look at Mega Drain against Vaporeon. I take a third and I might not two-shot. I don't know if I'd plan on using Roselia in this. I mean, Nuzzle is nice. I could Nuzzle. So as of right now, it's... Let me look at how much Foul Play does. Okay. As of right now, it's Zebstrika. It's just, how much am I taking? Because it'll outspeed me. Yeah. This is tough. I could go for Intimidates. Bring Stoutland for Intimidate. And I just need to find a different way to defeat the Vaporeon. while keeping my HP. How does one defeat with the bug type? Like, I have good Pokemon into Kingler, it's just they're not really that helpful for the rest of the fight. I mean, I'll lose my I could use Seadra. These 6 should work. I just have to remember to go 44 so Charizard can outspeed Scolipede. And it's a speed thing, not a damage thing. I don't need Charcoal. Bird time. Yeah, Seadra is a good mon, and okay, yeah, I can use Seadra into it. What was last? Stoutland, Furry Dog. I feel like you could expect Stoutland to be Slush Rush instead of Sand Rush. Because doesn't its Dex entries talk about it being in colder climates? What's your speed currently? 81. Let's just make sure the calcs are correct. Inferno, like, oh god, I just forgot. That was too bad, I take it back. No Inferno. And now I'm 90 speed, okay. Trust the process. I also think Charizard at level 44, not always. I would have to hold like Wise Glasses or something to OHKO Kingler with Dragon Breath. Make sure I'm not on the rare candies page. Eviolite, Chesto Berry. I love how I'm using Resto Chesto strats now. I haven't used them for 175 attempts. What does Unpheasant bring? A moth encounter. Charizard, I have 2 citrus berries left. It could be an orange berry. And Doggo. We'll give Doggo Shell Bell. Intimidates her back up against Kingler, so Shell Bell is probably not the right play. No, let's keep Oranberry. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be Cherry Berry. What am I doing? You are Chesto. Let's stick to the script. So Cherry Berry, Chesto Berry, Peach Berry, Chesto Berry, Eviolite, Shell Bell. Let me just run through it one more time. Unless they see my Chesto or my Cherry Berry, they're gonna, and then they flash cannon. Should be fine. And you are level 44, 90 speed to outspeed Who's it called? I'm blanking. It's to outspeed Scolipede. There we go. Charizard, yes. I'll slow down if it gets too close. Okay, cool, thanks. Thanks for lying, game. Thanks for lying, documents. Well, now I don't outspeed Scolipede, so I have hazards to worry about. As expected, they do see my Cherry Berry and do not click Thunder Wave. And Pheasant on Earthquake. Cool. I wouldn't be surprised if they just clicked Assurance again. Clear Smog on the Endeavor. I tried. Didn't matter. It outspeeds me, right? It has to. It has to outspeed me. Yeah. Was this the right play? For now, it was the right play. It's not very nice. I think I just have to attack sooner or later. We're looking at Aurora Beam. But I feel like Charizard is pretty decent into this. They see kill with Aurora Beam. Who's my Shell Bell guy? Stoutland? I think I just need to try and do an attack with Stoutland. Watchhog. Hypnosis. That's annoying. Force Palm KOs. So now they'll get a hazard up. Would have been better to bring a poison type, but I don't know where I could have fitted in. Maybe against the... Nah, not really against the King then. I don't even know which one would be better. Oh. Game's a game. Game's the game. Sure. I'm so confused. Man, I'm pretty sure that calcs are, like, they aren't given. Okay, I can KO with Dragon Breath, but that's most likely not gonna happen. And they can't KO me, so odds are they click Agility. I feel like I Breaking Swipe this turn. Over their attack. They Razor Shell. I don't think that can KO me with a crit. Why do I talk? Why do I talk? My bad, wait. Yes, it did KO with the crit. Cool. They're like, Alpha, sure crit. Do I have any safe plays? Can I go Umbreon outspeed? No, I cannot. I have free plays. I can go Medicham. I can go Seadra's outsped. Swift does 60% minimum. If Swift doesn't KO, then yeah. Okay, good. This is a Cellar Rock. sell the rock, right? I mean, I shouldn't switch. I really want to go Medicham, but I shouldn't. I'm gonna go Seadra. Seadra's the safest play, right? Dual Wing Beat does 30% to Seadra. I'll just Octazooka. Get it out of here. Go into my counter. Like, I can argue that's my fault, but I also can't argue. Well, okay, that... I'm flustered. That's all I've gotta say. That's all I've gotta say. Charizard, stop lying. We lost you. Let me show my reasoning. If we go here, where, this is the most recent, where does it say anything about level shift? It says nothing about level shift until Route 16, until after the battle. Now, could you argue that I just scroll down here and go from there? Yes. But, I mean, it does say it here, but like, you would assume that you go here and then you're like, oh, jump back here. Unless that's how you're supposed to read it. You just ignore whatever it says up here. Beats me. No clue. Regardless, it cost me a Pokemon. Only one that could have helped me too. I mean that's like a staple that you hold a chest of right now. Umbreon. Now I get to fight Charles. Let's go. Charles time. Now I think Charles doesn't have a level cap or a level shift. Or no, he has a level 2 level shift. See, like here it says plus 2 levels. Like I would assume the same thing. And then it probably just takes it from that area. But like you could assume, like you could see why I assumed there would be no level shift. Imagine I lost a Pokemon to the Swoobat, even though I wrote down Umbreon hard counters Swoobat. Plus 2, so these are 39. What were the first 3? It's Krokorok. Krokorok on the left, or no, Krokorok on the right. It's a Selgor on the left. Wait, no, time. It's Selgor on the right. Sigilyph in the middle. Krokorok on the left. It's like, do I want to avoid Krokorok and intimidate from Krokorok? I also get a big knockoff on Sigilyph, even though it only does 30%. I would assume that nothing outspeeds a Selgor. Only assumption I could change that is, yeah. I would have had to, even with max speed, No, plus speed nature. Because it's minus speed nature, I would have outsped. Final Gambit KOs me. The easy thing is to fake out the Aselgar, not have to worry about it. I'm gonna try to avoid that though. I mean, a dark type on the left side will cook, right? Dark type on the left side. You're literally taking nothing from the Sigalith. Krokrek isn't doing much either. I think I go Umbreon in the 1 slot. And I could covet the Rocky Helmet too. Although I would like to be Chestoberry. Save covet for something in the back. I would think it'd be Life Orb from Dredagon. Just because Mega Horn Head Charge do a lot. I should bring Intimidate Charm support for these two. So we have Umbreon on the left, nothing in the middle, and Perugly on the right so far. That's so far. Let's get back to the start. Why don't we? We have Esper Wing to worry about. What if I just let a poison type bait Esper Wing bait high horsepower? Sadly, Swalot does not bait Final Gambit. Would this bait like foul play isn't doing that much? What could I do? I could go with like Magneton, beta. It should bait both Final Gambit, but then I don't want to take a Final Gambit. What is your level 39? Against Unpheasant, yeah. Leaves me with 1 HP. So that's gonna go real well. Trying to look for some bait right now is what I'm looking for. You have Icy Wind to worry about. Okay, Dilly on the other hand. It's not the best call, but it's not the worst call. They have Giga Drain, that's nice. If I protect Swampert, I would do that. But they didn't give Swampert Protect in this. No one here has Protect. Yeah, no one has Protect. At least from my knowledge. Imagine if Simipour outsped and could OHKO with Acrobatics. Like, it's simple enough. I could fake out Acrobatics. Sure, I have Thunderfang high horsepower to worry about. Esper Wing to worry about. I'll just do this for now. Best case would be I lead something like Magneton. I'm baiting Final Gambit. I'm baiting high horsepower. I switch to something that can take both. Uniclus can sort of take both. Hell yeah, it's my regenerator. It is regenerator too. It is regenerator too. Like 78. You have to think about a triple up. Okay, never mind. It cannot take both. Without a citrus berry, it probably could, but. It would be nice to bring a Sackmon. Sadly, I don't think I have any of those lying around. Could argue Camerupt is kind of a dead weight. Decisions. Is it best to just intimidate? Go with intimidate lead. How much are you taking from Esperwing? Honestly, sure. Stoutland, then Perugly. So I can either take the Rocky Helmet or I can go Chesto Berry and get a free Wake Up, and then take an item later on, which is what I kind of like. Chesto Umbreon. Something Stoutland. Something Perugly. What is even the game plan? What are you doing to a Selgor? It was like Snarl knockoff. It was the original thought process. Well, it would be like Snarl Fake Out, something. I could probably charm the Croc Rock, make it really weak. Although it still has Foul Play, which sucks. What am I even trying to achieve with this lead? Like Okoing Sigilyph? I just helping hand Foul Play, right? Fake Out just has to do 12. It does 20. But then that's Umbreon's counter down, is the thing. The main reason Umbreon is there is gone. Although it could bring in reason to bring out Crustle. How would that help me? I have no clue. I should be focusing on taking out this guy. Fake Out does a third. Strength just outright KOs. I mean, if Strength just outright KOs, then just click Strength. Yes, Stoutland versus Selgor. F12 as well. Perfect. I'm just gonna say Snarl, Strength, a Selgor, and Fake Out Sigilyph. And like if I want to, I can hold Silk Band or Silk Scarf. Blah, blah, blah. Although I'm -1. I'm -1, I just realized that. So it goes from 90%, yeah. I mean, 30%. It's still pretty close. Snarl. Umbreon Snarl. Stoutland. Strength. Into. Cellular. Turn 2. Something, probably something, if there is anything with a fighting type move, which there isn't. Whatever can come out and just deal the most damage with to the normal type. Head charge. Dragon Rush. I feel like Crustles always last. Stoutland's roll afterwards is the Charm, so Stoutland will like stay in most likely. I think I go Shell Bell Stoutland. Shell Bell Stoutland. I'll make this berry. It's just, what am I switching Perugly into afterwards? Or do I knock off? I have options. And oh wait, probably could have Charmed before it had Dig. I didn't even need Dig. I could have kept Charm. Swampert seems good into Bouffalant, even though Head's charged is 70% without getting level 39. If I had a Levitating Steel type, that'd be a perfect counter, wouldn't it? What about Eviolite Pupitar? Still takes a lot. Also 57 speed, Stoutland would outspeed, so you are weakening it. And this is level 37, holy. Why is it so strong? How about Swalot? After a Charm, Swalot is not bad. I'm also looking at Helping Hand on my team. Although I do have to keep in mind that this at -1 is still going to do a lot. Stop giving me Helping Hand. I think I'm stuck with Helping Hand. Okay, I'm not. Let's go. What's the worst they can click? Worst they can click is Esper Wing doing 51 damage max. What is that? 83? Looks right. 83 HP. Head charge kills. Head charge is the only move that kills on Bouffalant. Dragon Rush always kills, and that's the only move that can click. This would have to Shell Smash. So I mean, Eviolite Magneton seems like the right play. You switch in Eviolite Magneton on a Head Charge or a Dragon Rush. You're 41%? You're still taking 41%? This will be different though, trust. Yeah, 32%. What about Eviolite Pupitar? I should take Head Charge better, I don't. And I don't take Dragon Rush better. Nothing else can really run Eviolite effectively. Umbreon does a move. I think Umbreon just snarls again. Stoutland charms the right slot. And Prugly U-turns to Magneton. I can pivot if like I don't take any damage with Prugly. Like I can just knock off that turn. How much is Snarl doing as well? It'll 4-hit. 4-hit, meanwhile, Rock at -1 because I'll start off intimidating. It can't really do anything to me. Can foul play Stoutland. It's probably what it's gonna do. So Stoutland probably shouldn't stay in. And like, yes, I can Oko, but I have to worry about their Intimidate. I'll just do like Umbreon Snarl, Stoutland, switch back to Prugly. I wouldn't be surprised if I could do it with these four, but do you outspeed this guy? It's just about getting rid of the, and also you don't KO. It's about getting rid of the Sigilyph for Heracross. This with Eevee, how much are you taking from Heat Wave as well? Over half. So that I have to switch immediately. Lenu? It's just what beats the stuff in the back. Jump kick. Oh. Come on, Medicham. Be better. Does this 100? It's not a guarantee. Medicham. You have 18 attack IVs. Come on. I still feel like I bring Medicham for Fake Out. And probably with the damage I do, I can go Muscle Band. Or Wide Lens is safer. Prugly still needs an item. And I still need another Pokemon. Simipour looked like it did numbers. At least for the most part. Though if I said that and then I proceed to get destroyed. Simipour lead just Oko's Krokorok. How much is Simipour taking from Esperwing? What if I do Simipour on the right? 67? Maybe that's what I need. So like Simipour, Stoutland, Prugly, Umbreon, Magneton, Medicham. I don't think Simipour could be an item for acrobatics purposes. But when am I going to click it? I'm going to be clicking Scald. Something Simipour. I didn't realize I'm 2 hours in. Holy. I mean, this does... Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to do. Screen. I'll get rid of this for now. It's no unpheasant. No unpheasant. How much is Metachant? It's gonna be Air Cutter, right? It's like, could I substitute Metacham in for... There's no shot. Yeah, 56%, that's a little too much for my liking. I'd rather have Esperwing go into one of the side slots. For 5, 6. Did I give an item to Burgley? No, I did not. Let's just have a look. Could go Wise Glasses. I feel like you want a damage item, so Wise Glasses might be the play, even though I have 2 physical moves. Let me just confirm that the only reason I would want to click Acrobatics is against a Selgor. I'd rather click Crunch against Sigilyph, Scald against Buffalant. I would argue I wouldn't want to. I'd rather Tickle the Drudagon simply because it's Rust. Or no, this isn't Ruskin, this is Sheer Force. Like, I'm not going to Acrobatics the Drudagon though. I'd rather, if I'm going to do anything with Singapore against Drudagon, I'm going to be, what's it called? Either going for a Scald burn or Tickling. Scald KOs Krokorok. Scald does like 99% to Crustle. Was that all 6? And then, or the Selgor is the... And I'm not even attacking with... I'm not even attacking a Selgor with Simipour. I'll go Wise Glasses. Just to make it a better roll to Oko. Although, do I even need Wise Glasses? I'm just making sure Crustle should be sturdy. It is. Sturdy Custapberry. It outspeeds me at +2. Cool. I mean, it's just going for a burn then at that point. Maybe I go Muscle Band then to... No, I'm just going Wise Glasses. Wise Glasses, Shell Bell, Chesto Berry, Eviolite. 2 items here. You were not Chesto Berry, or you were Chesto Berry before, but now you're Wide Lens to make it very rare for me to lose because of you. Missing. Knock on wood. Let's not risk that. Who's this Perugly? Muscle Band is the safe play. Or Muscle Band is the easy play. Citrus Berry is the safest play. Could use a berry juice here. Could also use an orange berry here. Heat Wave. Okay, I'm just gonna go through all the status conditions they can do. They can Sludge Bomb Poison. They can Heat Wave Burn. They can Thunder Fang Paralyze. This is with the leading 3. Accelerator will be down. Sigilyph Heat Wave Burn is possible. And Croc will be down. Druddigon can't do anything because it has Sheer Force, so Thunder Punch wouldn't paralyze. Bouffalant, I don't think Wild Charge paralyzes. And then Crustle does not do anything either. Just do Muscle Band. Just make the knockoff a bit stronger. I'm just trying to think how I get Medicham in freely and how it could be better if I went with something like Linoone to Charm. Charm Linoone, is that better? It might be better to go with Linoone. Three normal types. Because what am I trying to switch in on? Like, I would try to switch it in on a high horsepower. How would that go? That wouldn't go very well. Plus a combo, that's not going to go very well for me. I would switch in on, it'd be a Dragon Rush, like you don't want to take a Dragon Rush. Nothing wants to take a Dragon Rush unless I had a Fairy type. If only I did. Spoiler alert, I have 2. Can I even... Right there, for clarification, I had 2. Bam, bam. I also had a Ghost type to help against the head charges. I mean, at this point, I'll just give like Silk Scarf. Wise Glass of Shell Bell, Muscle Band, Silk Scarf, Chesterberry, Eviolite. Flip these 2. Give Citrus Berry, no, just go back. Save in case Croc isn't on the left side, it should be. Based off of everything in the past. Any changes that I need to remind myself of? No. Yeah, okay. I was right. Yep, alright, good. They intimidate me, very sad. I intimidate them. This is helpful against the Croc, and that's kind of it. It's not even going to be there that turn. I probably could have gone something else in the Stoutland slot. Fake out Solgor. Esperwing Perugly. Alright, I don't think I can stay in then. Because they're probably just gonna Esperwing again. I can't like U-turn. Strength of Selgor. If this doesn't go down, I'll be sad. Wow, that was really bad. That was really bad. Why do I would just want to fish for a Scald Burn? Wild Charge. It is a mix between Head Charge, Wild Charge. I'm gonna switch Simipour regardless. They both do 90%. Bouffalant does 60% to Stoutland. Or it just KOs, sees KO against Frugly with Head Charge. There's not really a safe play. I could go... I could Tickle. Or like I Scald Charm into this slot, ignoring the fact that a Selgor is pretty somewhat strong with its other moves. What does a Selgor see against Perugly? Bug Buzz. Alright, I'm gonna switch this to Umbreon. I'm going to Charm Bouffalant, and I'm going to switch this to Magneton. Buzz, Stoutland. Icy Wind, that's annoying. It's not the worst. I should still outspeed, and we'll be able to get the Charm off. Yep. Okay. Head Charge into Umbreon. I take that quite easily. Its Heat Wave is the problem. Why do I feel like Stoutland needs to stay in? Also, the Icy Wind did not matter. So, Stoutland against Heat Wave. 23% -2. I am Shell Bell, right? Yeah. Okay, Citrus would have been better, but you live and you learn. Head Charge is 30, so that's 50% already. And then Bug Buzz does like 40. I really would like to stand with Magneton. This slot goes for Simipour. Let's back up. I am Snarling to weaken Sigaleth. I am switching to Linoon. And I am switching to Simipour. So now we have Intimidate in the back. Okay, we lost Linoon, right? Linoon's down, I assume? Yeah. Okay, it was definitely better to... I needed to rest there. I could sack Perugly this turn by faking out a cell. Nah. The play is to fake out Bouffalant, I feel like, and then rest with Umbreon. But that is just screwing me up. If I go Stoutland this turn. I don't know. Bouffalant is -3. There's no way I live at 33 HP. I would live on 1 just from Bouffalant's attack. But then again, that's Bouffalant's attack. I might be cooked here. Unless I can guarantee an Aspering into the Stoutland or Simipour, which I don't think I can. I definitely did sell. Like I should KO. I should KO. I saw what. I think I lose one of the 2 on the right to Esper Wing. Oh, I forgot about the Giga Drain. Sugar my tears. I think that was a necessity though. Yeah, Air Cutter plus Mega Horn would have KO'd. At least I get more Shell Bell healing. There is that. Oh shoot, I completely would have messed that up. Perugly has got to be the play. These are the last 3. So if I Thunder Wave Sigilyph, I just cooked myself, haven't I? It's -3, and I'm Eviolite. How much is it still doing? 47%. I mean, I can't switch. I have cooked myself. Could go for Mirror Shot Accuracy Drop. I also have to, I'm pretty sure I have to play rough. I'm faking out Sigilyph and I'm play roughing Drudagon. Oh no, they still have Crustle. Oh my gosh. Play rough doesn't even, oh no, I'm so fucked. Yep. Ugh. This is tough. High horsepower, I should live. Yep. Big dodge, big dodge. How much are you taking from high horsepower? I charmed Drudigon. It does 9%. 13 damage max. I should outspeed this turn though. Magneton to Umbreon. Play rough Drudigon. Knock off Sigilyph. And then I have to try and rest next turn. Heal. Thank you for the full pair. Okay, Umbreon outspeeds and can get back to full. This is good. Play rough will... I think strength might also KO. From this range. 37. No, we can't risk that. We'll just play rough. And then go Magneton on the Esperwing. They didn't even Esperwing. They definitely Icy Winded. More heals for me. Okay, I get back to full. I think I'll covet the Citrus Berry off of Buffalon. Icy Wind, super annoying. Covet, Citrus Berry, Charm Crustle. Tri-Attack is the safest. Charge Beam gives me a special attack boost. I'm going for Charge Beam. Ow. Oh, that's BS, bro. I'm so screwed. I just needed to take more time. And now Foul Play does nothing. Get the Fake Out off, at least. I didn't notice if I got the boost or not. Regardless, they get Custat Berry. Might have been better to knock off. I just need to double into Crustle. Umbreon can win the 1v1. Please. Pretty please. Thank you. Citrus Berry. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. It's so cooked. It's so cooked. Of course I miss into full para. Probably we lose our fake out mon. And the try attack doesn't KO, then I'm still cooked regardless. I've been cooked regardless. Just KO, somehow it's not gonna, but did I make a mistake? Did I need to attack? I might have needed to attack. No, Magneton outspeeds. Quite a blunder, I would say. Was it the... Did I forget about Icy Wind? I forgot about Icy Wind. Whatever. I've screwed myself so many times just today. Such a good start too. Now I get a flying type. Now I get a freaking... Oh, I don't know. I'm just stuck. Like, I just can't anymore, is what it feels like. I just rushed it too much. Let's lead with the glare. Come on. Thank you for not being Hoppip. That was the Pokemon I was thinking of. Egg. Last Pokeball, as expected. Just run all the way through. Get 2 fossils that I never use. Shaman taunts me again. Get some fighting. Fisticuffs. What even happens there? Is that like just a slap? Mild, plus special attack, good. Does it say friend guard? It does. Okay. Is that helpful enough? I mean, I think it's better than big pecs. Even though it's nice to have keep your defense up. Brine. I didn't check how fast this was. It's base 98 speed as a Swanna. Oh, no Aqua Jet. Now no Brine. Now a Swan. No Tundo. Sure. If only the move sets could be better on Staryu. Water Stone, Shiny Stone, Expert Belt. Let's get some good news. Get a Starmie. And a Roserade. Neither of you evolve yet. You won't evolve until after when I get Surf. Oh, if you weren't a rock type, I just realized how good this would have been for the Colress fight. Just because of suction cups. You don't have to worry about Whirlwind. This is not a TM place, right? Yeah. It's the bad berries. We always check the grotto. Natu. Did they give Natu magic bounces? It's a hidden ability. Fine, I'll look up Zaptu. Magic bounce. I mean it's not the worst. It's kind of hard. I could fish for a Lantern or Chinchou. Volt Absorb Chinchou as well. That's a must fight. Yikes. Excuse me. Not yet, not yet. Let's get let's get Clay's Tunnel. And I don't want the dirt. Sandslash, Shuckle, Onyx. Here, is Dugong worth it? Or I wait to surf. I don't know if I'd say that Dugong is possibly worth it, but... If I get a seal somewhere else, I can guarantee a Feebas. Also, what... If I grab Natu, what am I missing? Deerling, Fungus, Yanma, Shelmet, Carablast, Pidgeotto, Marill, Bonsly, Mime Jr. in the single grass. Bonsly and Mime Jr. turn to Sudowoodo and Mr. Mime in double grass. Shaking Grass is... I'm missing out on Emolga, Dunsparce, Yanmega, Azumarill. Fishing would be Tentacool, Chinchou, Barboach. I would say Barboach is probably the only... Well, not the only good one, but probably the best case for the current situation I'm in. What's the Pokemon called? Whiscash. Whiscash. Can get that simple Dragon Dance, even though I don't get it for this fight. Why does it learn Spark? It's aroused. That's just weird. Or I can get the Magic Bounce Xatu. I feel like it's kind of bait to get Xatu. I'm just gonna risk it in Clay Tunnel. If I get something bad, I get something bad. Well, wait, what am I even trying to go for here? Sandshrew, Woobat, Golbat, Lairon, Diglett, Golett, Onyx, Azumarill, Palpitoad. I would say Palpitoad, Azumarill, both are 5%, shocker. If I could get Metal Coats, if I know where Metal Coat is, and if it's close, Onyx would be good, although not for this gym. It'd just be good in the future. Where is Metal Coat? There's a Metal Coat in Charge Stone. There's one in Clay Tunnel. That's it. It's just those two. So all the rare Pokemon, basically. Let's go back. Golett, I would say is good. That's a 10%. Golbat, I would argue, is good. Getting a Crobat is nice. Lairon, alright. Diglett, alright. Sandshrew we know is bad. It's like, that's basically the scary part. The 20% Sandshrew. It has never proven itself. Probably because I get it so late in the game. And then the Dart is Sandslash, Shuckle, Onyx. Sandslash 60%, Shuckle 30%, Onyx 10%. I would probably get the Onyx if I went into the Dust Cloud, but I'm not going to risk it. So we'll just go for... It's probably Sandshrew because I dunked on it. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Make sure you don't know... like Dragon Breath. Onyx got buffed, I don't know if Steelix did. And it can't have weak armor, or it has weak armor, or it could have weak armor. Level 35, Rock Blast, Rock Slide, Coil, Dragon Breath. You have no special attack. It's just Ultra Ball. I am scared. You stop doing that. Dream Ball. Stop. Oh, this is scary. Alright, that's it. Can I Ancient Power? Let me get off of Mega Drain. Onyx. Level 35? Let's give it minimum Spadef, minimum HP, minus special defense nature against Ancient Power. Ancient Power crit will never OHKO, according to this. Ow! I might have to run from this. Just stop. Get bulldozed. Weak armor confirmed. You're at half health, please. Oh my god, crit capture? You're kidding me. Rest. Oh, please, just stop it. I should have put it to sleep. Why you taunt me like that? Don't taunt me like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so cooked. Timer Ball. It has to be more than 10 turns. Holy crap. Holy crap. Thank you so much. I should name it because it's just that scary. God, that is... Oh my gosh, that was just... That was scary. I think that means it's Sheer Force, if it's gonna be weak armor. Hey man, that's 2 rock ground types. Quiet. What the hell? What the hell? That is the worst nature you can possibly get. That has to be the worst nature you can get. Even though Steelix is slow. .30 speed, but like still. We also know that it's Sheer Force when it evolves. This coil setup could go crazy against Excadrill. I think I want to keep it in Onyx as long as possible, so in case I learn any steel moves as a Steelix. And I might as well get... I think I get Route 6, but I don't do any battles, and I don't go for Charge Stone. And I don't do not to. Please be like Carablast. Yeah. It's gonna crit Air Cutter me or something. Nuzzle! Ow. I'm gonna assume... it's Steel Wing. Swampert. Thank you for being a higher level, Swampert, and rest of team. Bang. Naive? We'll take plus speed. I just want to see if it got a speed boost or something. Pidgeotto does not get a speed boost, but as a Pidgeot, it does not either. It is base 101 speed. Tangled Feet. You're kidding me. That's so bad. We needed no guard. Of course we get Tangled Feet. Why am I not surprised? Oh, Air Slash. Ominous. No quick guard. Just freaking learn Protect. Like 98 special attack, 99 speed is not bad, don't get me wrong. Also, why did I keep Steel Wing? What am I doing? I should have gotten rid of Steel Wing. But the fact that I could have been no guard, not miss Air Slash, not miss Hurricane when I get Hurricane. And I have no Simipour. Kind of a dud of a day. Like, yes, we made it to Drift Vale, but at what cost? I lost over half of my, well, not over half. I doubled my, I went over double of my kill count from the past, like, however many streams I've been doing of this run. Who knows, maybe the different encounters like Onyx and such have come to save the day. Let's start with let's just go in order. Speed could be a little bit better, but 22 special attack, I am not complaining. Set this to play just because we're scared of him. Be this one. We don't worry about this side. We're just worrying about our side. I then got the very scary Onyx, who will probably be a legend, even though it was just coil boosted. Why am I not surprised? Minus speed, 2 speed IV. I mean, yes, its speed does go down to base 30. So there's that, but like, I'm not going to be using my special attack. And if I were, like with Dragon Breath, to change this to 10. If I were with Dragon Breath, I'd want to use it to paralyze, not to deal a little more damage. And of course I get 9 here. You just flip these two, I'd feel 10 times better about it. The defenses are amazing though. I mean, you had kind of a setup sweeper in that. Maybe you set up Trick Room or something. Pidgeot is last, and then we'll look at Roserade, Starmie, because they're better forms. Shocking anyone? I am not shocked by this at all. 5. No. 8. It literally just has to be a little bit higher, and we'd at least have 100 in this stat. This isn't even 100. Okay, I don't think these are the keys to success. I will probably need a Clink from Chargestone Cave. Probably. Roserade, you are better even though you have base or 1 special attack IV. Starmie, you're also better, even though you have 9 special attack IV. Oh, I also forgot about Earthquake. We're gonna grab Onyx from my box. And we're just gonna make a Steelix. And we're just gonna look at how well Steelix does against Excadrill. "24, 9, 25, 17, 27, 2. Quiet. Sheer Force. Coil. I'll give it different moves as time goes on, but like for starters, I'm trying to think which is better. Rock Slide is sheer force boosted, Rock Blast is not. Bulldoze. Even though I'd get rid of Dragon Breath in that slot. Onyx, what do you learn? Onyx gets high horsepower at 40, that's pretty good. Dragon Tail at 37. Autonomize 44, the Fangs at 48, which honestly is not that bad. How much different is Steelix's moveset? Iron Tail at 37. So level 37 is the level 2. So the level is a level up. And I'd feel like it learns Dragon Dance at 68. I feel like Coil is still better. Because, especially with something like this. +6, 120. I think I have Pokemon that outspeed it right now. That's a lie, but trust me. You'd have to get to +6 just to possibly outspeed stuff. Also, I just got rid of that. What am I doing? Steelix. I'm not even gonna bother with this. I'm burning time. Just wasting time. I mean, I get past this gym. I feel like it becomes a lot easier. I get these 3. I'll already have Steelix. Everyone will be fully evolved. I'll probably get... What will I get in Chargestone Cave? I'll probably get a Pharaoh Seed. Pharaoh Seed will probably save me. I already saved. I don't need to save again. Alright. I think I ain't streaming for the rest of the week, which goes both ways. Like, it sucks because the algorithm will hate me after this, but I get some time off. Is our stuff on the plus side. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this clean start into messy finish. That's how I would describe it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if I do stream tomorrow, I hope to see you there. Other than that, like, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch.